So, who am I sitting here with?
Maciej Kuc from G2A.
Okay then. What do you do with G2A?
I'm in charge of communication. We are a platform that just connects buyers and sellers. We used to be Curious Seller, but it was like it ended in 2013. So right now we are a platform, we are a marketplace that connects buyers and sellers.
What do you think the reason is that games at G2A are so cheap?
Well, it's just because we have 400,000 sellers, so it's competitions between them. The most popular games have sometimes hundreds of sellers, but they compete with each other to sell these games, so they just cut their prices to be more competitive.
Okay, so how can someone get a game really cheap then?
If you are buying keys in bulk, like thousands of them, or hundreds of thousands of them, or even millions of them sometimes, you can get discounts. If you can invest a lot of money to buy the keys in bulk, and then spend a lot of time to sell them on the marketplace, yes, it works for everyone, because remember that every key that there is for any game come from developers and publishers, because these guys are the only ones who can generate keys. Nobody else can do that. Only the owners of them.
So, what is your plan? What is the plan of G2A to communicate better? Are you going to be on Reddit every week, or are you going to be having a YouTube channel? What are you going to do?
On Reddit, we'd love to answer any questions there is, of course, and we'd really like to be heard, because on Reddit we tried to approach openly and directly the community of Reddit, but we're sorry, they didn't want to hear what we were saying. So it's not a communication. It was just unfortunately, I could only call it a witch hunt, because many people they assume that there is something wrong with keys on G2A because they are too cheap. Think of G2A. We are a great big company that's we are not only about gaming. We are also about fintech, which is for financial technology, and we cooperate with the biggest players like companies in the world, such as Visa, Mastercard, Google, Facebook, etc., etc. Yeah. And they completely, totally understand our business. They know how it works, and they of course are totally fine with that. People who don't understand it are those who say that there needs to be something sketchy about these keys because they're too cheap. It's not, because you don't base business such big as G2A on something that is sketchy. No, it's not possible, because it would be for us. If you like to run business like that, it would end up you'd end up in jail after a month.
How are you going to improve communication? Billboards?
We have 19 million satisfied customers. Communicating with them is just to provide the best service there is. And if you are our customer and you know the business, you know that everything is fine with it. So the only way to communicate with these people is just to provide them better and better service which we are trying to do. If you are not our customer, and you don't want to be our customer, and you hate us, this is of course something that we should work on, because this is our mistake in communication. However, you need to think about. I only can ask with, for example, via your channel, and this is great, the opportunity for me, so that people could just have open minds and just listen to us and ask questions. Difficult ones, we are really happy to answer them. We actually are also proud of what we are doing. Yeah. We are a young company. We grew very fast in a few years, and we're not saying that we are perfect. Absolutely not. We made a lot of mistakes in the past, and we've learned from them. But please do not accuse us of something that we never ever done.
You just said the word witch hunt, which is very interesting. Why? Because G2A does have competitors, and those competitors are treated in a different way than G2A, it seems to me. So, do you know, can you imagine some reason why people react differently to G2A than to Kingpin, for instance?
The one thing is that if you have a large target, and G2A is the largest digital gaming marketplace in the world, and it exceeds a really big way our competitors, you're far easier to hit. How many haters of a small indie developer do you know? Almost none. But of EA, Because it's really easy
Yeah.
to just to aim at EA because
Yeah.
they are so huge. So that's why the
Yeah.
bigger you are, the more haters you have. It's also I'm not saying that it's a good thing, but the more haters you have, that means that what you do is somehow important for people.